Today in the state capitol, conflicts and concerns of war across the globe were top of mind.
Lawmakers are being asked now to consider divesting the state's pension system, MainePERS, from companies related to genocide and war crimes. State House reporter Kristen Harsa live in Augusta tonight with more on that issue. Kristen.
Hi, Brian and Amanda. Anyone who works for the state, their county, or their local municipality, or is a teacher, pays a little bit of their wage into MainePERS. Now, that's the state's public employee retirement system. And that system is invested in many different areas, such as real estate or private equity. And about 30% of that is invested in public companies. And some of those public companies are the target of LD 1383. Now, this bill is asking MainePERS to divest from, quote, perpetrators of international human rights violations. This includes ethnic cleansing, genocide, and war crimes as the bill is written. Those supporting the bill say the pension fund is invested in 2 or 3 dozen companies that fall into this camp, including Lockheed Martin, Palantir, and Caterpillar. Those opposed to this measure say this bill is both unconstitutional and unreasonable. The unwritten context in this legislation is the conflict between Israel and Palestine. Those I talked to in opposition are members of the Jewish community and say this bill makes them feel less safe and unwelcome. On the supporting side, I spoke with one man representing 24,000 Maine teachers who say divestment is a wise and ethical financial move.
I took a vow to protect this pension, which I believe in with my heart and soul, and I cannot risk having any funds that are toxic. They might have some civil or legal liability attached to them.
I'm against genocide, and I'm against anyone who violates civil rights or human rights. There's no question about that. The question I have is, who are you listening to?
Now, her complaint is on how do you determine a perpetrating company. And so as the bill is written, it's not the state of Maine or the U.S. government that makes that distinction. Rather, it is an independent and credible international body to do so. Now, Brian and Amanda, right before speaking, I checked to see if testimony was still going on, and it is. And the number of people that signed up in favor of it is around 140 to speak today, and those who signed up to speak in opposition are numbering around 50.
Another full day at the State House. Christian Harsa live for us tonight. Christian, thank you.